Hi, my magical creatures, and today's video is crazy, okay? I got tricked by a trans person, and yes, he was like a potential love interest, and he flat out told me he was trans. So let's get into it. And no, he was not a female transition to a man. It was a man trying to become a woman. I didn't even know. Okay. Yeah. So it all started, I was working at PacSun at this retail store, and he basically, it was Black Friday. I was looking cute, you know what I'm saying? Like I had me like a little Black Friday shirt, that me and my co-workers were all wearing, and my makeup and hair was done. I was cute. So, it was packed up in there, and he came up to me, asked for my help, and then he said, "How does this look on me?" I said, "It looks good, but I feel like this shirt would look better on you." So basically after that, he asked for my number, and then we started talking or whatever. So I was like, all right, cool. He added me on Instagram. I added him back. So then after that happened, we went, what happened? So he ended up asking me, like, do you want to go to the movies? I was like, all right, I'm down. I don't remember what movie it was. I think it was like a dinosaur movie. I think that's how long ago it was. It was some, I think it was like Land of Time, or I don't remember. It was some dinosaur movie. So I met up with him and his friends. They're all in the military. So yeah, I looked at his Instagram. Y'all, like, he has thousands of Instagram photos on there, so I only saw like a few. But at the bottom, there was some questionable things, and I'm gonna get into that. So me and him, we started meeting up, we started talking. He was really into me. He was like asking like if he could kiss me. I was like, no, we just met. So yes, ladies, don't give it up that quick. So we met up. So we went to the movies, watched it or whatever, and then after that, he basically, after the movie, we went our separate ways. I ended up telling him, that he wanted to see me again. So I did tell him, I said, I'm transgender. And then he literally was like, really? He's like, you're really pretty. And I was like, thank you. And then I was like, well, I guess this is probably the last time we're going to talk. And then he said, no, like, I'm actually into you. And I think that's amazing and brave of you. So I was like, okay, cool. And then he said, but I have a secret too. I was like, what? You got kids? You married? Like, what? And then he's like, I'm trans too. So I looked at him. I was like, no, you're not. I thought he was a female turning into a man. I said, there's no way you're trans, because I'm like, you're taller than me. I would have known it. I would have seen that. And then he said, no, like, I actually want to become a woman. So I just looked at him like, I'm really happy for you. I'm glad. But at the same time, I'm only attracted to men. And not only that, like, I'm not willing to like go that route with you, and I did let him know, or I should say her. Um, I did, but yeah, I looked on his Instagram. I scrolled like all the way down, and it was him dressed up like a girl, y'all. And there's nothing wrong with that, but at the same time, I'm like, dang. It was not feminine at all. Like, he was very manly. I didn't know. So I think that was honestly karma and payback for me going out, I guess, on dates. But I mean, that's just me being myself, you know. And I just thought that was insane. So I did tell him or her. I'm sorry, y'all. Even I have problems with the pronouns at times, but I did tell her. I said, you're very early in your transition. You're a diamond in the rough. I did offered advice. I said, I am willing to help you through your transition, give you advice, some of the things I went through, but I just think this isn't going to work out. And I did say that. And, she was mad and was like, well, I'm attracted to you. And I was like, I understand, and I'm flattered, but I'm not attracted to you in that sense. So definitely that was an interesting encounter. She basically didn't want to come out all the way because of her dad was a pastor in like Iowa or something like that, Ohio, or like one of them states, and she did not feel safe coming out and didn't want to get disowned by the family, and that's tough. I really feel for her, but I don't know. But she ended up unfollowing me, or delete her Instagram or whatever, and I've never heard from her since. But moral of the story is definitely come out as trans when you first meet people, because when that happened to me, I felt kind of like played. I felt like, dang, like I didn't know that's who you are. So in a way, I'm kind of glad that happened to me, because now I kind of got a reflection of when I go on dates with guys and they don't know I'm trans, So it was very powerful, and it's not the mere fact that they're trans. It's just the mere fact that, like, this is something you should know up front. And, I think you guys get my gist. But, just be respectful towards other people's differences if you don't agree with it, and you don't need to put your hands on them. You don't need to act violent and stuff like that. But, now, I get it. So always come out. Honesty is the best policy. But also, too, like, you don't need to walk around with the stamp on your forehead like, this is me. But, just, after, like, the first date, I would just be like, hey, this is what's going on. So I think sooner the better. And if they can't accept you for you, then they weren't meant for you. So anyways, this is an interesting video. I hope y'all like it. More videos to come. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. And I love you. Stay magical.